It's the Zillas and Trillers Sports Show in upstate New York, hosted by your boy Gills.
It's your boy King Cater. What's up, y'all?
And
what
we
up?
got a special guest. We got Rochester's home, international, Darrell Nelson in the building, y'all.
Clap it up for my boy, man.
All right.
Boy, we go way back, man.
All fact. Say
All
that.
right, man. So real quick, for those of you who don't know, Darrell, Rochester native, you know what I mean, started his career right with us, them Wildcats right at the table.
Shout out to Wilson
Class of
Wildcats.
2011 in the building.
Trust me.
And, you know, then he went over to Syracuse, played for Lemoyne College. Then my man's went overseas. You know what I mean? Went to Cardiff University. That's in the UK if y'all don't know. Played basketball over there. Got his MBA. Educated. You know what I mean? So right now my man's went to the ABA with the Utah
Jazz. Twin City Jazz.
Twin City Jazz
Okay.
over there in Minneapolis. And now he's back here to shed a light at the Zeal Talk table and talk about how he just finished his first season overseas with the UK, Cardiff City.
Chips.
Got
Big
the
time.
rings in the building.
That's big time. See that gold around your neck?
So real quick, man, Darrell, we want to know how you feeling, man. How does it feel to be back home right now
I mean, it
and
feels,
en route to your next season?
feels great. It feels great. I always like coming back home because there's always a lot of love here. Like I said, LK, UJ, man, there's always a lot of love when I get back. So it's always a good time.
All right, now how long have you been back so far?
Got back about 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks ago. Okay. Okay. So when you got back, what was the first thing you did once you got back? Because I know that overseas is different from the U.S. You know what I mean? So what's the first thing you did? Maybe you missed something. You know what I mean? What was the first thing you did when you got back, man?
Man, so first thing I was on, so out there I was on foot. I didn't have no V, I didn't have no car, so I was always on foot, going everywhere. And I probably first thing I did was got in my V, just went to the grocery store, started making my runs because I was always on foot out there the whole entire time. So yeah,
All right, man. So really, what I want to know is what really got you transitioned, because you know you were in the UK to start off your professional career, well, at least playing graduate basketball, getting your degree and everything like that, getting your MBA over in the UK. Came back to the States, played ABA for Minneapolis. So what is it that drew you? Are you more liking of the international basketball? Is it the brand? I mean, what is it that really got you going back out of state or out overseas?
yeah. So I really think I'm more drawn to the international sort of European professional basketball leagues.
Okay.
Just because not even just playing basketball, but the lifestyle out there. Like I see myself better as a better pro out there, and I just have fun, and I like how they play as well.
Got you. I mean, the mecca in basketball has always been the NBA.
Oh yeah. I never doubted.
So do you think it's going to be trying to get to that level, transitioning from internet, even though the league is much more international now, we can all agree.
Yeah.
But,
Look
you
at the
know,
Raptors.
coming back to, that style of play, is that going to be a problem for you?
I don't think so. I know my style, and I'm just confident in my style, and I feel like the more I train, I'll be ready for that level when I get to it.
So for the people that don't know, you said you like your style. So for the people that don't know, tell the people what position you is and what is your actual style, man.
Shoot. Well, me personally, I shoot mainly threes.
Okay.
So I shoot mainly threes. I'm taking the three for the layup before the dribble.
Okay.
My motto is shoot first, ask questions later.
Fast. Yeah.
So I shoot threes. I like to shoot step backs, and I got a nice little turnaround game, and from there we just go from there.
Go from there. Okay.
So you shoot threes. All right. So growing up, we grew up together basically.
You know it.
From Flint days to Wilson days till we got older. I mean, and when we grew up together, it's like you was like more of a 3-4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Playing with
Even-
us,
even at
everybody. It wasn't like you was
was a
playing
forward.
with them 6'10" players. You know what I mean? You was like more of the taller kids growing up. So how did you transition your game? Even in high school, you played like the 3-4.
Exactly.
How did you transition your game to more of a guard than growing up your whole life? You basically was a big man.
That's a real good question though. I think it happened when I started to realize to play at a different level, like the college and the pro level. You got to really spend that time in the gym. So
Right.
I just really found myself just always shooting jumpers because
Okay.
like I'm like, okay, at least I have a jumper. Worst case scenario, then eventually I didn't really grow tall enough to be a guard on a high level. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna end up being a 1 or a 2.
Right.
So from there, I just developed a jump shot.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
You know, basketball has been a part of your, like you said, your upbringing for many years. And, you know, you've been a pro on and off the court. You know, you've always been, you know, a respectable person. Really, I want to know more into how it is overseas. You've been in the UK for many years. How is that, you know, that culture, the food, the women, just the environment over there?
I mean, I really like it there. I really like it there, and I'm sure if you guys had a chance, I would definitely encourage y'all guys to go out there. It's something y'all
I got
gotta
my
see.
passport.
Y'all gotta see it.
I got my passport, man. I'm gonna come check you out.
We
man.
we not seriously. I send y'all the tickets to the games or whatever. We out
Yeah.
there straight up.
That's a fact.
But it's just a real trippy spot. Like it's a spot out there called Bristol, UK. And it's like a little hipster city. They got the little disco scene out there, and everybody dressed different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that you don't see on the rag, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I just noticed out in the UK, something can happen every day. You know what I'm saying? Something different can happen every day because it's such a melting pot and a bunch of people there. So,
Right.
yeah, so that's what I like about it.
Now, who was growing up? Did you have a favorite basketball team or a favorite player? I know you got into your style of play, but who did you enjoy watching
Growing up,
growing up?
I'm a big Kobe fan. I'm a big
Woo,
Kobe
my
fan.
Shout out
boy.
to 2-4.
Mamba.
Many hate him. You gotta respect him.
Got to.
Shout out to the Mamba.
Five rings.
Yeah, you gotta respect him.
5 rings.
Gotta
So
respect
it
him.
was Kobe. All right, that's good stuff. Good stuff, man. Really, what we want to know is, now that you're on, you know, the pro level, you've played in the ABA, but now you're going against grown men overseas. You know, playing against Spain, I'm sure, and Greece, and you know, Argentina, all of these countries. Who do you see the most difficulty from as far as all these countries? Who's your toughest competition so far?
So right now I'm playing with the Cardiff City Basketball Club. So this is just UK Division 3. So we playing against teams all in the UK right now. We playing against teams, but what I would say is London's got some tough teams. You know, Deshaun Much.
Yeah.
Day
Day.
Day's on one of the main London teams out
Okay.
there.
Shout out to Day,
Yeah.
man. Gotta get him on the show,
he got
man.
it.
He's Zeal.
I think he might have actually won the dunk contest or something
Okay.
crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
He went to Iowa. Iona. Yeah, he was nice. So even with Day Day and you, Darrell, going overseas, a lot of kids from our I would say our generation. Day Day is a part of our generation. I would say
For sure.
is going overseas and everything. But growing up, we always wanted that D1 scholarship, but we didn't get the exposure that the kids nowadays is getting.
Crazy.
So what we did is exactly what you did, and I praise you. Is we always fought for going overseas. You know what I mean? So what would you tell the kids nowadays that's up and coming, and what they could do to get that exposure that you never got, man? Far as on a higher level, like far as like NBA and how they getting that exposure now. What would you tell the kids growing up now, man?
Or to tweak it a little bit, because I want to know too. Do you find it more beneficial going overseas opposed to playing in the States?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, that's a real good question. It's right now, like you said, with technology, you got Instagram, like
We ain't had that. Exactly.
guys can turn on their phone and learn the new Euro step that Kyrie just did last night.
Right.
And stuff like that. And then I mean, it's just what how things are moving now. It's guys that I think the guy's name Moody Eye. He didn't go to college. I think
Moody,
he went
yeah.
overseas.
Yeah.
And then they still end up drafting him in the
yeah.
top 10 or something crazy like.
Yeah.
So it's all about what your goals are really like. If you feel like you got the talent, you going D1, you got that scholarship, then take the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I wasn't as fortunate enough to have that, so I had to
Exactly.
go through the mud.
That's what's up, man. like I said, I congratulate you because you really overseas. You doing it. You know what I mean? You really doing it, man. That's what's up. I congratulate you, bro.
Do you see anybody who would you consider maybe next up in the city,
And
being involved? Playing in community. Growing up, seeing all these hoopers. Anybody right now on the younger talent? If you're scouting these younger cats, who you could say might be on their way to the next level
from the town,
from the town. Who we gotta watch out for, man?
and they're in high school right now.
Yeah. Who we gotta watch out?
High school,
for?
college.
I know the guy they said Q Rose. He is at
Temple.
They said
Bishop County kid.
yeah, he from BK. Thomas. He's on the Wizards right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's a few guys from the town. Definitely, I feel
That's
like got
putting
some
on,
potential.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure that can put on.
Well, we know they there, but who would you say is next? But that
Up and coming.
Q Rose guy would be a good pick though.
On the
Tell
up
me
and
how you
coming?
See that.
What's the guys in high school? I'm not even sure.
We gotta go into these games, man.
I got
Mentor,
you.
been
Got
overseas,
you.
we can really guide them.
You're right.
Cause they
That's a
need
fact.
somebody like you to motivate them into, like you said, the Moody Air Road go over there overseas. It's different ways to get there, man. And you have one of the key ways, like Kid said, we praise you for going overseas and taking that step. So you gotta go into the community, man, with these young cats. But really,
And then it's not even not to cut you off, bro, but it's not even about everybody has that dream of making it to the NBA. But if you think about it, it's only 30 teams on the team. It's 2 rounds in the NBA, bro. What's your chances of really making it to the NBA? That's kids that's 6'10" and then they already got the exposure. You know what I mean? It's like so that's why I said where we come from, we strive to get to where Darrell is at right now. It's like overseas. That's lit. That's lit. You see a whole different culture. You see everything. You know what I mean? It's like, and at the end of the day, you make your money still.
That's facts. And we talking
Make your
about
money still, man.
Exactly.
And we got Darrell the whole show. So we're gonna get into it.
Chess.
We're gonna definitely get into a lot with you. But before we talk about this epic game tonight, Game 6 of the 2019 NBA
I got the
Finals.
Warriors.
Mind
I
you,
got the Warriors.
And I want to keep
Got the
everybody in
Warriors. I
tune
got the Warriors.
that this was brought to you by the Rock Sneaker Swap. It's gonna be July 20th at the Rochester Rochester Hotel, Rochester Riverside Hotel. And definitely try and go there. It's going to be a great environment. You're going to have a lot of our hosts. We're going to try and get Darrell in the building. It's going to be an excellent event. Zeal Talk is going to be there. So stay tuned for that. But we want to know, man, KD just went down, torn Achilles. I mean, they were down 3-1. KD steps in there. First quarter,
Makes it look easy.
3 for 3, 10-point lead. I mean, what is the key for the Warriors to win this game tonight and force a Game 7?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. They still got even without KD, they won it without KD. But I don't like dwelling on the past because it's the present now. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna bring up the past, but they still got their key pieces. They still got Curry. They still got Clay.
MVP.
You know what I mean? They
Full-time
still got Draymond, who's been playing
Dre.
excellent whole finals. And this their last game at Oracle. They gotta go out there and put on for not only KD but for that building. That energy is gonna be different tonight.
True.
So I got the Warriors winning tonight, man, and going to Game 7. I got the Warriors winning tonight.
Darrell, what you think, man?
I'm gonna have to side with LK on this one. It's just it makes sense. It's Steph Curry. Last night in the Oracle, he got so many historic moments there already, and he already dropped 47 in the series. So
Just drop
By itself.
in an epic loss. You talking about history? We're not gonna dwell on the past. I'm gonna take it back 3 years. 2016 NBA Finals, Warriors versus the Cavs, Game 7 in the Oracle, and they lost. Woo! Let's take it to this series. The last 2 games at the Oracle, 2 losses.
But how long have they lost back to back? How long has it been since the Warriors lost back to back in Oracle?
They just did.
Before that, I'm saying how long has it been?
We talking here and we're talking right now.
How long has it been?
And what I'm getting ready to tell y'all,
You think do you think these Warriors is not about to come out firing tonight, bro?
bro, I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised to be a 20-point deficit.
I'm gonna tell you
It's the
this.
splash.
I won't be
it's the
surprised,
splash, It's
bruh.
the Splash Brothers.
I'm telling you right
It's
now,
the,
man.
It's the end of a dynasty. Kevin Durant's out of there, and it's the end of the Oracle. So I say go out on a bang.
Said the end of the Oracle.
So it's over, man.
Yeah,
I
go out on a
I
bang.
got Toronto closing this thing out tonight, and the last thing that the Oracle fans will see is Kawhi Leonard winning Finals MVP.
So you
and that's
saying-
some Zeal talk.
So you saying Kawhi just wanted to win it in the States instead of out the country?
I mean, he could do that. I'm off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm off of that. He gonna still win Toronto that championship. Don't get me wrong.
Can I say one thing though? Do you remember when the Warriors had their back against the wall against OKC? Down
That's
3-1.
that's my team. How could I forget?
Down 3-1. And
How could I forget?
you got to look
With
back.
that same KD guy on my team, how could I forget?
This is not the
It's
same.
that same Warriors team. They didn't have KD on that side of the
But
ball.
guess what?
And what they don't have tonight, down 3-2.
How
They don't have KD.
You're right. But how many injuries?
They
I
used
mean,
to this shit, bro.
No, it ain't no use to. Kevin Durant just popped his Achilles. Why?
They didn't. DeMarcus Cousins. That's a nice addition though. It's a
I mean,
nice
DeMarcus Cousins off an injury too. So I mean, I'm just telling y'all, I just don't see them winning like that. Just to be honest.
Bruh, there's no way. There's no way. They should have closed it out last game.
I agree.
There's
I
no
agree
way
with
they
you
about to
there.
go in this building tonight. That building is about to be on fire.
Oh, it is.
That building is gonna be on fire, bro. Like to the most you ever seen it.
Yeah, true.
You said
On fire.
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
And you
Kawhi
think
got
the
the
splash-
Kawhi extinguisher, nigga. It's over. Oracle going down in flames.
I got my money on it.
Man, you still owe Brittany B that $50.
I gave her a jersey, signed and dated.
True.
Jeez.
True indeed.
I
But
bet
with-
the jersey.
Signed
is
and
true, that
dated,
is true.
I bet
man.
the jersey.
But what I really want to get into is we talked about it briefly, that Kevin Durant injury.
Yeah.
So I really want to know, how is this going to impact KD and how is it going to impact the league?
With KD injury, I just feel like, I mean, if he was able to play, which he was able to play like everybody said, we all agreed. He came out firing. You know what I mean? He came out firing in the first quarter. It's just that little set him back.
Yeah, I
But
think
it's
he
feel
tried
like-
to do too much when he tried to blow past Siakam. Or
Yeah.
I think it was
Ibaka.
it wasn't
Ibaka.
Siakam.
Ibaka.
Ibaka tried to blow past and
Like,
he
they
tried to
playing
line him up.
physical.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But it's
Still
like-
NBA Finals. What you expect? That's
But
what
it's
I'm
like they down
He wouldn't have been
3-1.
this
It's
much
like
for
they
that.
down 3-1. What you want him to do? He a warrior at the end of the day.
Oh, right.
You
right.
can't. He's a competitor at the end of the day. It was hurting him every day that he wasn't there in the final. It's the finals.
I mean, to
It's
be
the
honest,
finals. It was hurting KD's soul. I know because he played for OKC.
Just to
So
address
I
that,
know
man.
that it hurt him not to be out there for his team. But it's like, how could this affect the league? It's like, I feel like, I don't know, man. Achilles is a serious injury,
Very.
man.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if he could rebound from this. That's all I'm saying.
I think because
That's
he's
all I'm saying.
he's so
man.
great, I think he could bounce back though.
I pray for
I
him because
agree
I
with
don't
you,
really.
bro.
I think he could bounce
And at the
back.
same time, it's like when the Raptors fans start cheering when he got injured. I didn't respect that.
That was whack.
Yeah, it
You
was.
know what I mean? I say all day, fuck KD,
Yeah.
but it's not like
It hurt everybody. Hurt.
it's
when he
only
went down,
like that
damn.
because I'm an OKC fan. He left us to go with the team. You know what I mean? But it's not like I never want to see injury. I never wish I wish injuries never existed.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like.
They ruin people's careers. They ruin
Yeah,
people's
but it's
careers.
like I don't know, man. Achilles. I pray and hope that he make it through it, but Achilles is a tough injury, man.
Man, I'm gonna be like this, man. To talk about your point, it hurt. It hurt KD. He wasn't playing. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but what I'm gonna say is this: I think his pride was a little bit more bruised than that calf. If you know what I'm saying.
Why you say that?
What you mean by that?
KD says, "I just want to get out there. I just want to get out there. I just want to get out there." Why you want to get out there, KD?
So you think
To
he
play the
rushed it?
game? To play the game, or to prove the critics wrong?
Mm.
The media at
Mm.
KD.
Mm-hmm. Every time you turn
He
on
checking
sports,
every burner account on, the Warriors are better without KD.
Right, yeah.
Oh, the Warriors about to win a championship without KD.
Right.
Yeah,
KD is burning up inside to prove them wrong. Everybody has something that feeds them. everybody has motivation.
And then to play the devil's advocate to go off what you saying, it's like, hasn't that been his way his whole career?
That's true. So don't make it seem like, he just had to get out on the court for himself.
I feel you to play the devil's advocate. It's
I'm
been
just
like that his
saying.
whole career when he was with OKC.
And to make my last point on how this is going to affect the league, and I know Cater's bold statement is a thing, but Gil's about to make a bold statement. I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing this injury did was ensure LeBron James another championship. Lakers are en route to get Anthony Davis.
No way.
Now the only man stopping you, Kevin Durant, is gone for the whole 2019-2020 season.
So where you think Kawhi gonna go?
It don't matter. He ain't teaming up with KD. KD was the X factor. And wherever KD would have went, whether with Kyrie Irving, whether with Kawhi, don't matter.
Can I say one thing? We witnessing a new X factor right now. If you think about it,
Who's that? Bold statement.
Who's the new X factor? Who took their team? Who had Embiid crying in the press conference?
The Greek
You
freak.
think Kawhi is the X factor?
Kawhi.
I'm there
he hit
with
the
you.
buzzer beater on game.
Now,
7.
I'm there with you. And I had KD, Kawhi, and LeBron in that order for small forwards, and I got a lot of flack for it. I'm right there with you because defensively, Kawhi is locking up LeBron. Not worried about it. But when you add Anthony Davis with LeBron James, that shit is just not fair.
Yo, man.
It's not fair.
Yo, Jay, man, you kill me sometimes. You just kill me with your predictions and your bold. That's not even a bold statement. That, in your word, that's a Talladine statement.
That's a fact.
Young
That's
Stephen
not-
A.
yeah,
Smith,
like,
right?
That's a fact,
That's
bruh.
that's a
That is
lowercase
fact.
statement.
A lowercase statement.
Like, come on, man. You depending
Are
on
you kidding me?
you depending on this man KD, how great he is to get injured. Oh, I hope he gets injured.
Not at all.
You one of them Toronto fans that's
Not
clapping
at
when
all.
he gets injured.
I'm not happy about this.
Just to
I'm
see
just
LeBron
stating the
prosper?
facts. I'm stating the facts. I'm a Lakers fan. I got my jersey on under here. Lonzo Ball at that I'm going to have to trade because we're getting AD. My thing is this. The facts are the facts. I want KD to be there. I want it to be competition. But with the Golden State Warriors with KD, take out KD, the West is up for grabs. And if you have LeBron and AD, it's a foregone conclusion.
So what
They're
you?
going to the
What
finals.
about James Harden though? The West not up for grabs.
Exactly.
It's James
What you
Harden
gonna
in
say?
the West.
You got
James-
Russell Westbrook still in the West.
Oh, come on. That's
Russell
OKC
Westbrook.
love right
Russell
there. It's
Westbrook.
over
You
that.
got Damian Lillard still in the
Oh
West.
my
The
God.
Lakers
Lillard.
didn't even make the playoffs.
Bro,
And you
he's
count out teams that made the playoffs.
He's making valid
Listen.
points.
What are you
right
talking
You
about?
have to understand. You're talking. I said with Anthony Davis. That's a big with.
How you know for a fact you're gonna get
Hey,
AD
that same-
and
wait, wait,
He's
wait.
not a free agent,
It's a
That
foregone
same width,
conclusion.
that
He's not
same
a
width
free
was the
agent.
same width that they were saying with LeBron.
right?
They didn't even make the playoffs.
Are you kidding me?
They said, "Oh,
They
when we
lost-
get LeBron to so and so, they
So
didn't
y'all-
even
so
make."
They
y'all
didn't even
gonna-
make the playoffs
y'all
with the
gonna-
best player in the league.
Y'all gonna sit here and tell me we don't watch this whole season? Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that with those 18 games, with the hamstring that he missed, that ain't the reason with the trade room? It was a lot going on. Everybody knows
He came back.
that with LeBron, there was
He
the fourth
came
seed
back.
in the West.
He came back. What, for the first 10 games?
Man, it was through December. That's a third of the season.
If you're the best player in the world, you should be able to lead your team
say-
to an 8-team,
I'ma put it like this.
playoff spot.
I'm gonna tell you how
Donovan
important that
Mitchell
is.
lead his team to an
the-
8-team playoff spot.
Exactly.
Donovan
West.
Mitchell.
We talking about
That
the West.
defense, man. Rudy Gobert was the defensive player of the year and a second-team All-NBA player. And you talking about Donnie? Come on, man. I'm done with this. It's the Zeal and Chillin' Sports. Darrell, tell them where your stuff at, man.
Listen,
where can
man.
they reach you?
Carter City Basketball Club guard here, you know what I'm saying? IG Tour Day Hoops. We all over. We in the Rock right now,
What's your
hometown.
IG? What's your Facebook?
Tour Day Hoops.
Tour Day Hoops.
Okay.
Like it's like the Tour Day France, but Tour Day Hoops.
Okay.
And Katie, one last statement. Take us out, man.
My boldest statement, and I already said it tonight, and I'm going to keep saying it. The Warriors is going to take these Kawhi and the Raptors to Game 7.
Say that.
It's going to be a great game tonight, but you know, I got them winning by 20 tonight.
Oh, you wildin'.
Woo!
And on the-
And I could bet, I could put my money where my mouth is. I got them winning by 20 tonight. That's
20
Cater's bold
20 on
statement.
20.
20
Hey,
on
but, oh, Jay Sweat. As soon as you said it, Jay Sweat now.
But, Ayo, I just want to let y'all know, too, stay tuned. Keep it locked right here. Check our IG stories because you might get a chance to win some Rich the Kid tickets This Saturday is going down, y'all. See
Hey.
y'all later. Plug walk.